Jay Presti has been with the Iñate Conservation Corps on the Shabalala Game Ranch, making memories of a lifetime. Jay has had the true African experience while making lifelong friends. The most important part of the trip.
Team Shabalala NASCAR race. We're doing a little training here in the bush. We got us a flat tire. These guys are getting us fixed up. 15 days consecutive and harvested. What is that?
It's a bat.
Don't move. It's time for Blue Collar Adventures.
As hunters, we're misunderstood as people that dislike animals. I love animals, and I spend most of my time outdoors with them. I grew up on a ranch, and the life that we lived was simple. It's a life that most people aren't lucky enough to enjoy. Hunting's in my DNA. My ancestors hunted to survive, and what they passed on to me is imperative that I pass along to my family. The harvest of an animal does so much for us as humans. It creates a food source for us while strengthening the population. It is my responsibility to manage nature and help create a better ecosystem. That's just my life as a hunter. We get up in the tree blind, and I'm gonna try and shoot a kudu with my bow. My cameraman Rick wants to shoot a kudu with his bow. We're sitting on a new water hole, and we're gonna try and shoot a kudu, a Jim's buck, whatever comes in probably. Because we got a bow in our hands, and it starts the game all over.
We got a little bit of opex. We got a shipment coming. This stuff right here works. We shot a zebra in front of this stuff. We had animals all over us. We forgot it yesterday, and we did a little zebra dung burn pile. I think I'm gonna stick with my opex.
The great thing about this tree blind is it's a great place to take a nap and let your cameraman watch, because it's good for him to see what's coming in. And you know, I ate too much cabanossi, and it's time for me to take a little nap. So here I am trying to be a good hunter and take a nap, and my camera guy's supposed to be watching, and he lets these Inyala get way too close. And how am I supposed to get up and get ready when they're that close to us? Come on, Rick, you gotta wake me up before they get here this close. And I try and get up, and they spook, and my cameraman has blown my chance to kill an Inyala. I spot about 300 yards away a group of impala working their way to us. And impala, when you got that many, they're all looking, they're all watching for each other, and it's really a challenge to get one. And this ram comes right in front of us. He's working over to these two female, and I get and draw, and Rick's got him in camera, and he's waiting. Well, I've got a branch perfectly in front of me. And I'm in full draw. Here's this branch in between us, and I've got to hold it until he takes a step. And as soon as he takes a step, I let it fly when he's on the walk. And I just got to harvest an impala with my bow. I mean, it's just like turn a kid loose in the candy store.
That's the great thing about Africa. I wanted to upgrade my impala from the first day, and I wanted to do it with my bow, and I think I just did it. We're gonna sit here a little while because Rick needs a kudu.
We've got 30 minutes. We're watching the sunset. I always like to give my animals at least 45 minutes to an hour, just to be safe, just to give them a chance to not spook them, not bump them up. And it's getting dark, and we might have a chance to harvest another animal with our bow. And here comes my boys, Jet and Obi. That's what's great about it. Why would I track one when I can let this dog run right to him? Let Jet and Obi out of the truck, they run right to my Impala.
You know, I made the shot about an hour before sunset, and Mike here at Shabalala Safaris has the best tracking dogs in South Africa. And I thought it'd be the smartest thing to do is give this animal some time, give him the benefit of the doubt, and get the pros out here with the dogs. He didn't go that far, but he got in some thick brush. And with these dogs, it just makes it a no-brainer. You can follow these dogs right to them. And I have my first Impala with my bow down. You guys saw earlier that I got to harvest another Impala, the first animal I harvested in Africa, on my first trip to Africa. And I did what's called an upgrade. I wanted to have another one. That's the beauty of coming out here on safari. Impala are very plentiful. It's good to manage the herds. So I was able to actually harvest another one with my bow, and I was pretty excited about it.
This segment brought to you by Hornaday. Accurate, deadly, dependable. Obex, antimicrobial defense system.
Come back to the Magwala Game Ranch, and we're after my wildebeest. We had a missed opportunity the first time. They ran off. We didn't have a shot. Sometimes this is how it works. We come around the corner stalking. We jump about 20 of them. They run, stop. Same thing. Take a shot, shoot this big bull, he takes off running, and the dogs, they're headed to find him. It's pretty funny. They come bouncing back around the corner like puppies that, you know, like, hey guys, I've got him down.
Got him, that's a big old bull right there. We've been hunting these wildebeest since I've been here. This is day 12, and they're very elusive. It's the first chance we've had, and it was quick. We spotted him. We got one of the local staff here at this ranch. This ranch is beautiful. I shot a blessed buck here a few days ago. Lots of wildlife. I've had a great time. Everything that we've seen at this place is amazing. The lodge is phenomenal, and that's part of Shabalala. They work with all these other ranches to put you on different properties. And when I say ranches, you're talking 5, 10, 20,000 acre places. We've hunted 4 different places like that, properties with species, just trying to get you on the right animal. Yeah. Whoa. Oh my gosh. It gets better every day.
Yeah, he's a big bull. Look.
Holy cow, look at the size of that thing. Wow. Mike, Kenny, this is awesome.
Another animal from Mugwele.
Thank you, sir. Oh, what an animal.
Yeah, he's a nice old
Look
bull.
at the size of that thing, boys. Look at how big those are. Holy cow. Another amazing hunt, Shabalala Safaris. He shared some property with another man and his wife that I got the pleasure of meeting this morning. We've been hunting a wildebeest for 12 days. I've seen just glimpses of them, and we had an opportunity this morning. I took a beautiful wildebeest. I'm elated. They're so big. Mike said to get it in there, a good shot is in the chest, and I shot him
right directly in the chest, and he didn't get 40 yards.
Thank you so
Well
much.
done there, man.
Yes,
Glad
sir.
you
What a
found-
beautiful bull.
To be a hunter, you need to come to Africa because this is a different style of hunting than we're used to in the States. But when you leave here, I feel like I've really hunted my whole life, and the excitement that I've had this week matches the stuff when I was a little kid just starting out. Everything's new, everything's different. I've had the time of my life here with Shabalala Safaris, and I just can't tell you how excited I am. If you get the chance to get over here, it's worth that plane ride. Every day is a new adventure, and it's just a blessing to be here and to hunt these beautiful creatures. These are one of the best eating animals that we've tasted since I've been here. However, they all have been very good, and we've had a great time harvesting some great game, eating some great animal protein, and having the times of our lives.
This segment is brought to you by Texas Premier Sporting Arms. Newmont Mining Corporation, demonstrating leadership and safety and stewardship of the environment. Taco Casa, real fresh, real food, real good.
So now, I'm trying to get lined out, and I look over there, and Rick is bobbing his head up and down. I mean, he's in his mid-40s. He's getting a little older, but you know what, Rick? Get you a Coke. It's time to stay awake.
Now it's time for some cabanossi. This is a warthog from earlier this week. We're gonna sit here all day looking for a big animal. Oh man, a big warthog with my bow.
Every time I used the Obex here in Africa, I was successful. I shot a zebra with my bow, I shot an impala with my bow, and I shot a warthog with my bow. And these are all 20-yard shots. The zebra dung pile is pretty cool, but I wouldn't recommend it. I'd take some Obex next time you go to Africa. That right there, I've been wanting to try one of those. That goes through. Whew. That is a dead warthog. A little bit of blood right there. Man, she got in this thick stuff. I wish I had Obi and Jet right now. That's why we use these dogs. They get so thick, so fast. There she is, down. Man, look at the tusk on that thing. Been a fun morning here at Shabalala. We've been here for 14 days. It's been amazing. Just to get out with my bow. Now it's time to relax and have a little fun. And I really wanted to harvest a warthog with my bow. And the thing about Shabalala Safaris, if you want something, you usually get it. There's a couple animals that have eluded us. Gives me time to come back. We still have one more full day of hunting and one afternoon, but I'm still looking for that big eland bull and still looking for a gems buck. But to harvest a cool warthog like this, her ears tore off, another one bit half her ear off, just an old bruiser, just an old dry sow came in. Look at the tusks on there. Not quite like Rick's, but will be a beautiful trophy. And we're eating warthog in the blind all morning, so we're about out. So we've got some more warthog meat. Great eating animal, beautiful animal. This is a good old sow. Good one to take out of the herd.
This segment is brought to you by Texas Premier Sporting Arms. Vortex Optics, the force of optics.
Well, as the weeks go by, we're here for 16 days. Your animal list gets shorter and shorter. And you're hunting just one or two species now. It makes it more of a challenge. And the Hems buck, which is Jim's buck, they're really a challenge. And we've been seeing tracks everywhere, we've been seeing sign everywhere. We just hadn't seen one for me to harvest. And we walk this area every day where they've been seeing sign. And it's getting to the point where we can't find them. We're gonna try something different. So we go all the way to the top of the mountain that we looked off the first day. We're gonna glass this bottom of my vortex and we're gonna find a Hems buck for me to harvest. And I'm joking around and I point down there and I said, there they are, they're all over the place. And Mike's looking through his glasses and he goes, there is 10 of them laying right in the road. We look down there, 1,000 yards away where we've walked every single day are 10 Hems buck laying in the road. So 1,000 yards, a little too far for me to shoot. It's not a safe shot for me, so back in the Land Cruiser, and we're gonna drive all the way around the mountain, back down the other side, and we're gonna get the wind in our face, and we're gonna try and sneak on them. A little too far for my blouser. I think 900 yards is a little too much.
We started on top of that ridge. We spotted those Hems buck right down here. There's two bunches. We're gonna try and make a stalk with the wind. There's two big bulls over here. Let's just hope it works out. We've been hunting them for 13 days. They're beautiful. If we get a chance at them, it'd be great.
This is a pretty exciting stalk. We get out and everything is perfect. The wind's in my face. We're walking on a sandy road, so we're really quiet, we're really stealthy. We start walking into the brush, and it's so thick here, if they get 20 yards into the brush, you can't see them, they're gone. We hear something crunching and moving through the brush. We just get down and we're sitting there, and it seemed like an eternity, and a big bark comes and a big kudu bull busts us and runs down the middle of the road and takes off. And I'm thinking that's gonna run anything off that's in here because he's busting through the trees like a bull elephant. And we round the corner and I'm kind of giving up at this point. I'm thinking, man, everything's run off. We'll just keep creeping. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe something will come out in the road and we'll have a shot at it, because that's really going to be the only shot we have. We're going to have a 10-foot road. They step out of the brush on one side, we're going to have a shot. Mike stops us in his calm English accent says, there's one right there. In the brush, all I can see is a tail swinging back and forth. And he says, there's a hole that big. If you can shoot him quarter away, we're gonna get that Hems buck. Looking through my vortex optics, there's branches everywhere, but I can see a hole that big. If I can squeeze my Hornady through there, I can make this shot.
That was Africa style right there. Mike said you're gonna have to shoot quartering away shot through these little teeny branches. That's as bad as saying, hurry and shoot that zebra for me, run. That's what the PH is doing here in Africa. They find the best angle. That was a crazy angle through the trees, through the brush. That's the only opportunity we've had at it. Him's buck. He dropped right there, but he felt like I could do it. It gave me a lot of confidence, but sometimes you gotta take that chance and make a good shot. It was either gonna hit a tree or make it work.
And I finally got my Hems buck. Just an amazing trophy here at Shabalala. It's been an awesome few weeks. It's been a dream come true for me. I never would have expected to be like this. This is cramming every great hunt of your lifetime into a couple weeks. We've harvested a lot of beautiful animals. We've seen a lot of beautiful animals just running wide open out here. We've seen giraffes. We've seen all kinds of species of birds that I've never seen in my life. And the hospitality of this family, I can't imagine it being better anywhere. But I'm very excited to have my Hems buck down, and we can relax and enjoy the rest of our time here at Shabalala Safaris.